What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Coffee with Chuck number 60. I'm not at my office, but I have Starbucks. Is this coffee or tea? That is the question. All right, I'm just gonna wing this one. Don't really have a script, not sure. I just want to talk about the shifting market and some of the questions that some of my sellers and buyers have been asking me. So on the seller side, let's start there. The last couple of months, what I've been telling my sellers have all come true. So thank you, sellers, for trusting my research gut and doing pretty much what I've been advising you to do. You definitely benefit from that the last couple of months. To the future buyers, I'm not saying it's all doom and gloom for you. What I'm saying is, instead of getting the 16 to 20 offers that we were getting 2 months ago, probably getting 3 to 6 now. So sellers still have the advantage right now. I do see this happening, having a strong seller's market, if not balanced, until the fourth quarter of this year. So that's the seller side. I mean, prices are still up, so it's still holding strong, and we'll see what happens with that. Now on the buyer side, yes, interest rates have come up, guys. So what was our record low in the last 2 years? I think it was like 2.5, maybe 2.65, something like that, for a 30-year. But man, so yes, interest rates have risen. However, right now it's about 6%. I think this is real life, guys. Like, this is what it's supposed to be. I think the national average of mortgage interest rates is 7. So everybody that owns a home in America, I think the average is 7%. So I think we're below that. Buyers are scared of a crash. I don't think it's going to happen. We had too many buyers in the market to offset anything that needs to happen here. So let's say there's a correction, right? Let's say today there's a $500,000 property, interest rates are at 6. Let's say it drops 10%, so 450,000, and then interest rose to 7.5. Is it the same? Does it matter? Are you losing? I think you're losing at 7.5 if it does reach that high. Interest rates are rising because of inflation. You have terrible inflation right now. I mean, I could go into all. Actually, I will talk about a little bit of inflation, because I feel like due to the shortage of fertilizer, the Ukraine war, there's a lot of things that are happening around the world that is making inflation super high. The Fed is reacting by quantitative tightening, by taking money back out in the marketplace, because they've been printing money for the last decade or so. So everybody had money there, and then they're also trying to fight inflation by raising the interest rates. So with that being said, yes, rates are rising. I still think it's real life. Like I said, I believe it's going to be a balanced market by the end of this year. I think it's going to be back to normal, whatever normal means these days. But yeah, it's one of these things where we just have to adjust with the market. If you need to buy, just buy. If rates go up, you win. If rates go down, you still have the opportunity to refinance. So yeah, it's one of these things. I mean, if prices go down, I mean, we still have the opportunity to live there, and if you can pay your monthly, doesn't matter, since you're gonna be there and need a place to live anyways. Just my thoughts. But so overall, real estate, not doom and gloom. I think there will be a little correction. I don't think it's going to be as crazy as some of these experts meaning people that don't watch the market and listen to the news say. Um, and that's all I have. Is that everything that I want to go through? I guess so. All right, guys, I'll come up with more info for you next week. But for right now, have a great rest of your Friday. Have an even greater weekend, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. It's